12 blasters that we know will be in Star Wars Battlefront. With the trailer announcement, the Star Wars Celebration panel, and the very limited information that we have on the Star Wars website currently, a list has been compiled. A big shout out to Star Wars Game Outpost, who compiled this list. There's a link in the description to that article and the Twitter account as well, so you can go and follow them. But without further ado, let's get into this. These first 4 weapons have all been confirmed via the details of the deluxe edition of Battlefront 2. These are some of the exclusive things that you can get if you decide to buy that version of the game over the standard version. And the first one is the Blerg 1120 Holdout. This is a blaster pistol, and it will be available to the officer class as a deluxe edition bonus, and it comes with an enhanced grip modification. Now, we have no official information yet regarding weapon customization for this game, but the grip being mentioned alone gives us a little bit of an insight into what kind of customization we can actually expect. Now, according to Outpost, the only canon use of this blaster is by Hera Syndulla in the Rebels TV show. So this could be a relatively new weapon to a lot of people out there who haven't seen the TV show yet. Blaster number 2 is the FWMB-10 Mega Blaster. This comes to the Heavy class in Battlefront 2, and with a name like that, I'm not entirely surprised that the Heavy class and the Mega Blaster have been married together. The weapon is first seen in the Force Awakens film, used by First Order Stormtroopers, and this is the second deluxe bonus. The weapon comes with a barrel vent modification. That makes sense considering this weapon sounds like it's going to be an extremely powerful thing to use. Weapon number 3, the CR2 Heavy Blaster. Now this one comes to the Assault class in Battlefront 2, and the deluxe bonus feature is a trigger modification. So we're starting to build a little bit more of a picture here about what we're going to be able to do in terms of customization with these blasters. Now, according to Star Wars Game Outpost, this blaster was used by the Naboo security forces in the Phantom Menace film. There's a picture on screen for you now so that you can see that. Blaster number 4, and the last of the deluxe edition bonuses. This blaster is the A280 CFE. Now, its full name is the Covert Field Edition of the A280, and it's coming to the Specialist class with a scope modification for the weapon. In Star Wars canon, the weapon is used by Cassian Andor in the Rogue One film during the Battle of Jeddah and the Battle of Scarif. And according to StarWars.com, the A280 CFE can be augmented with an extended barrel, stock, and sight. This sounds like it could be a really, really cool weapon to use. Moving away from the deluxe edition now and onto some other blasters, at number 5, we have the DTL-20A Pulse Cannon. Now, this weapon featured in the 2015 game, and it's being held here by a Rebel sniper in the image showing off the trooper classes. Now, the fact that this is being held directly by one of the classes and seems to be a primary weapon, that kind of suggests to me that it will not be a star card in Battlefront 2. But it will be a proper loadout weapon. And although different types of customization for this aren't known at this time, I'd be surprised if scopes weren't an option. This thing is essentially a power-up sniper rifle. Blaster number 6, we have the F11D Rifle. Now this is the standard issue blaster for the First Order Stormtroopers, and it can be spotted in the Trooper class example and a couple of times during the reveal trailer as well. Now, according to Star Wars Game Outpost, this weapon is likely to be an evolution of the E11, which was the standard blaster for the Galactic Empire. Number 7, the DC-17 Hand Blaster. Now, of all the blasters in this list, this one appears to be the most shaky on its potential inclusion. Although considering Battlefront 2 is including all 3 known eras and seems to be focusing on canon content, I think we can be confident of this. Now, this blaster is seen worn in the holster of the Republic Navy officer in the Trooper class image. This blaster is used by high-ranking officials during the Clone Wars TV show, so its inclusion here in the promotional artwork seems justified. Blaster number 8, we have the E5 rifle. Now this can be seen in one of the promotional images on the Star Wars Battlefront 2 website, and it's the standard blaster used by the B1 battle droids. Outpost also cites that Padme used it during the final attack on Geonosis in Attack of the Clones as well. I'm just excited that we've got playable droids in this game. Next, we have the E11 Blaster. This one should be recognizable to a lot of people who played Battlefront 2015. This is the standard issue blaster for Galactic Empire Stormtroopers, and it may now have been succeeded by the F11D Blaster that I mentioned a couple of minutes ago. It's featured quite a bit during the trailer and in promotional images of Inferno Squad, which is the team that you'll play as during the Battlefront 2 campaign. Number 10 in the list, another recognizable entry, the A2 Atc Blaster Rifle. Now this one again featured in 2015's Battlefront game and was the default starter weapon for the Rebel Alliance. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it feature again in a similar capacity, being that starter weapon feeling. You can spot it a couple of times during the trailer. Number 11, another iconic entry, we have the DL-44 Heavy Blaster Pistol. And this is famous for being the sidearm of choice of Han Solo, but you can spot it in the trailer when a rebel aims it whilst they're riding on the back of a Tauntaun on Hoth. And finally, blaster number 12, confirmed for Battlefront 2 at this time. This weapon can be seen quite a few times during promotional material for the game. We have the DLT-19. You can see a rebel soldier here carrying it as he sprints towards advancing stormtroopers. Now, there was the potential for a couple of other weapons that could have made it onto this list, but we're not 100% confident from what we've seen during the trailer. Star Wars Game Outpost has said there's a chance that the RT-97C blaster was seen on Endor during the trailer, and there might have been a stormtrooper using the DH-17 on Hoth, but we couldn't see them clearly enough to really confirm their existence, so for the time being, they're staying off the list. Just as a quick comparison, Battlefront 1, or the 2015 Battlefront released by EA and DICE, only featured 11 blasters in total at the launch of the game. The fact that we can already say with 95% confidence that there are 12 confirmed blasters in Battlefront 2, that makes things look really good from a content perspective. And we still don't know a huge amount about this game yet. But thank you very much for watching today. Make sure you go and check out Star Wars Game Outpost site. I've linked it in the description. And as I said, their Twitter account is down there too, so maybe drop them a follow. And perhaps leave your ideas for blasters that could be added down below in the comments section. Maybe I can make a follow-up video on some of your best suggestions. But until next time, my name is Westie, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.